Hi, everybody. I'm Dan Lavallo, and I want to talk a bit about some of this conversation involving the Colorado Rockies and perhaps trading Nolan Arenado. And there was a story on the Athletic website on Friday, and it might have happened by the time you watch this video that Nolan Arenado has been traded to the St. Louis Cardinals. Who knows? We don't know. There is conversation that the Cardinals and the Rockies are in talks about a possible Nolan Arenado trade. Ken Rosenthal breaking that story on the Athletic website. What we are seeing is that baseball is going through some changes right now, and it all has to do with the pandemic. These ball clubs took a hit last year. And I know that might be difficult for some people to understand because everybody, it seems, is struggling, or if not everybody, a lot of people are struggling because of the pandemic. So why should we feel sorry about a baseball team owned by multimillionaires, in some cases multi-billionaires? Why should we feel sorry for them because they lost some money? And I don't know what the Rockies situation is, but I'm guessing that the Rockies, like a lot of these teams, didn't make money in 2020. The Yankees lost money. Yankees lost a lot of money. So if the Yankees lost money, you would think some of these other clubs lost money too. Fact of the matter is, Nolan Arenado was signed to a big contract, and now the Rockies are looking at the bottom line. They're projecting out a couple or 3 years. Are they going to be in contention? Might they be better off trading Nolan Arenado to get back into contention? All of this is going through ownership's mind. So I can understand why Arenado is part of a conversation between the Colorado Rockies and the St. Louis Cardinals, or between the Colorado Rockies and any team. Now, I'll guarantee you one thing: the New York papers, looking for content, will probably publish a story, if they haven't already. The Mets should go after Nolan Arenado. There's this thought that the Mets, now that they're owned by multi-billionaire Stephen Cohen, whose personal value is over $14 billion, there's this mindset that the Mets are going to go after everybody. And who knows, maybe they will. But I think when you read a story about the Cardinals and Rockies and trade talks for Nolan Arenado, you should not be surprised. Baseball is going through a big change at the moment on several fronts, including how to market the game to the young demo. How do you appeal to the young demo, particularly when there's a lot of downtime in a baseball game? So this is one of the things baseball is going through, in addition to looking at payroll, looking at the losses that these teams had in 2020, how much will carry over into 2021, particularly since it looks like, at least at the start of this season, these teams are not going to have fans in the stands. It appears that way. There's nothing definite. There's been nothing definite about a delay to the start of spring training. Nothing definite to a delay in the start of the regular season. Nothing definite as to whether fans or some fans will be allowed in the ballparks. Nothing has been settled yet. Not a thing. But here's what we do know. Ball clubs lost money in 2020. I don't think there's any denying that, because fans were not allowed in the ballpark except in the postseason in Texas. So that's revenue. That's big revenue for these ball clubs. And, with fans not in the stands, with a reduction in broadcast rights revenues because only 60 games were played rather than 162 games, these clubs took a bath. And you might say, well, their value hasn't been hurt. Maybe their value hasn't been hurt, but that's not how business works. Business operates on, what are you doing now? Are you making money now? You look at the balance sheet. Are you losing money? Are you making money? The value of the overall team might be way up there, but you're looking at that bottom line season to season. And that's what baseball is attempting to project. These teams are attempting to do. So when you hear talk about the Rockies are in trade conversations, perhaps trading their top player, Nolan Arenado, do not be surprised. We've seen it happen before, and it's going to happen again. Thanks for watching. And by the way, thanks for subscribing to my Sportscaster Dan newsletter. I'm Dan Lavallo.